The giant sequoia, the world's largest tree, originally from California, but now it seems perfectly at home in Britain. Every weekend is that idea that you're going to find the biggest tree of its species. Are you aware that there are over 6,000 species of trees in the world? Although this fact may be well known, it is less common knowledge that some trees are enormous, reaching heights almost as tall as mountains and providing spectacular views. Join us as we explore the world of colossal trees, where you will find out that the biggest tree on Earth is much bigger than your imagination. The General Sherman Tree, a timeless giant. The General Sherman Tree is more than just size. It's a timeless testament to the power of nature. With an age estimated to date back to the 22nd century BC, this ancient giant tells a story of resilience and survival spanning millennia. It has witnessed countless seasons, weathered countless storms, and stood tall through the ages. Our first glimpse of General Sherman, located in the giant forest of California's Sequoia National Park, was awe-inspiring. With an incredible volume of 52,500 cubic feet, this colossal tree towers over its neighbors, commanding respect from all who behold it. Standing at its base, one feels dwarfed, like an ant gazing up at a skyscraper. Reaching a height of 275 feet and boasting a base diameter of 36.5 feet, the General Sherman Tree is a relic from the past. It begs the question, what is the secret behind its immense size and longevity? The secret lies in the unique growing conditions found in the Sierra Nevada mountains. These ancient giants thrive in moist, well-drained soils at elevations between 4,000 and 7,000 feet. The Sierra Nevada's climate provides a perfect balance of precipitation and temperature, fostering an environment where these trees can grow uninterrupted for thousands of years. Furthermore, giant sequoias, as they are also known, have evolved remarkable adaptations that contribute to their longevity. Their bark can be up to 3 feet thick, providing exceptional protection against fire and insect damage. In fact, low-severity fires are even beneficial to these forests, promoting the health of both the trees and the ecosystem. Their conical shape allows them to withstand heavy snow loads without breaking, further enhancing their resilience. The General Sherman Tree is a true marvel of nature, a living testament to the enduring power of time and the extraordinary resilience of life on Earth. Hyperion, the world's tallest tree. Discovered in 2006 by naturalists Chris Atkins and Michael Taylor, Hyperion has become a celebrity among tree enthusiasts and environmentalists. This towering coast redwood, Sequoia sempervirens, reaching a staggering 379.8 feet into the sky, holds the Guinness World Record title for the tallest living tree on Earth. Residing in a remote area of Redwood National Park in California, Hyperion thrives in an environment perfectly suited for its gigantic growth. The coastal climate provides consistently moderate temperatures and abundant rainfall, crucial for sustaining these towering giants. Redwoods are renowned for their resilience and adaptability. Their thick bark offers protection against fire, while their shallow but expansive root systems anchor them firmly in place. The remote location of Hyperion's habitat, with minimal logging activity, has played a crucial role in its preservation. Measuring the height of such a colossal tree is no easy feat. Specialized climbers and laser rangefinders were employed to confirm Hyperion's record-breaking stature. Standing nearly 80 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty, this coast redwood is not just tall, it's iconic. From its roots to its canopy, Hyperion supports a unique ecosystem and dates back to prehistoric times, making it a living relic. While other trees may boast impressive dimensions or ancient histories, Hyperion's sheer verticality sets it apart. This majestic tree stands as a testament to nature's grandeur and resilience, reminding us of the incredible wonders hidden within our world's forests. Methuselah, the ancient bristlecone pine. Bristlecone pine, affectionately known as Methuselah, is widely considered one of the oldest living organisms on Earth. Its age, estimated at a staggering 4,854 years, is truly awe-inspiring. While it's not uncommon for trees to reach 1,000 or even 2,000 years of age, Methuselah's longevity is exceptional. This venerable giant, situated deep within the White Mountains of California, has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, weathered countless storms, and stood the test of time like no other. Discovered in 1957 by Dr. Edmund Schulman, Methuselah has provided invaluable insights into climate change and environmental shifts over millennia. The environment where Methuselah thrives is as remarkable as the tree itself. Nestled at an elevation of around 9,500 feet above sea level, the Great Basin bristlecone pine endures extreme conditions, including frigid temperatures, high winds, and minimal rainfall. These hardy trees are well adapted to their high-altitude habitat, with dense wood and resinous bark that resist pests and decay. To protect this ancient marvel from vandalism and harm, the exact location of Methuselah remains undisclosed to the public. The U.S. Forest Service has implemented strict measures to ensure its preservation, underscoring its irreplaceable value to both science and heritage. Methuselah serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring power of life and the profound history etched within the rings of these ancient trees. The centurion, Australia's tallest tree. When envisioning colossal trees, the centurion often comes to mind. Named after the Roman centurion, this towering mountain ash, Eucalyptus regnans, proudly stands as the tallest tree in Australia. Reaching a mind-boggling 327.5 feet, it's akin to looking up at a living skyscraper in the heart of Tasmania's lush forests. To put its size into perspective, if laid down, the centurion would stretch longer than a standard football field. This giant resides in the Arve Valley of southern Tasmania, a region brimming with ancient forests and natural splendor. The centurion's imposing presence is not just a testament to time, but also to nature's grandeur. Mountain ash trees like the centurion play crucial roles in their ecosystems. These giants act as significant carbon sinks, absorbing vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and aiding in climate regulation. Additionally, they provide vital habitat for numerous species, including birds, mammals, and insects. The undergrowth surrounding these trees fosters an environment rich in fungi and smaller plants, contributing to the overall health of the forest. Preserving such an extraordinary tree requires diligent conservation efforts. The Tasmanian government has implemented several measures to ensure that the centurion and other mountain ash trees remain protected. Strict laws safeguard these ancient giants from logging and deforestation. As wildfires pose a significant threat, controlled burns and fire breaks are established to protect these critical areas. The centurion serves as a powerful reminder of the awe-inspiring beauty and ecological importance of Australia's ancient forests. Árbol del Tule, a Mexican giant. In the charming town of Santa Maria del Tule in Oaxaca, Mexico, resides a natural wonder that has captivated botanists, tourists, and locals alike. Árbol del Tule. This magnificent Montezuma cypress, Taxodium mucronatum, is often called the tree with the largest trunk, and it's truly breathtaking. With a diameter of 38.1 feet and a circumference of 137.84 feet, Árbol del Tule is a sight to behold. Deeply connected to the culture of Oaxaca, the tree's story stretches back hundreds of years. Local legend claims it was planted almost 1,400 years ago by a priest of the Aztec storm god, Tlaloc. This strong link to ancient customs makes it more than just a tree. It's a living symbol of the area's rich history. In Santa Maria del Tule, the tree is an integral part of the community's identity. They even celebrate an annual festival called Dia del Árbol, Tree Day, to honor this natural giant, attracting visitors from around the world. Árbol del Tule also serves as a powerful symbol for conservation efforts in Mexico and beyond. Over time, environmentalists have united to protect this ancient tree from threats like urban expansion and pollution. The local people take great care in looking after this giant, demonstrating their deep respect for nature and history. Regular monitoring of the tree's health by experts, assessing factors like soil condition, water supply, and potential diseases, aims to safeguard Árbol del Tule for future generations, ensuring that its legacy endures. Pando, a forest of one. Imagine a forest that is, astonishingly, a single living organism. Welcome to Pando, the trembling giant, located in Fish Lake National Forest, Utah. Pando is no ordinary collection of trees, it's a clonal colony of quaking aspen, Populus tremuloides, and the largest known living organism on Earth. Estimated to be 8,000 to 12,000 years old, Pando is also one of the planet's oldest living organisms. What appears as a forest of 47,000 tree trunks is actually a network of clones, all connected by a single ancient root system and sharing identical genetic material. Each stem lives about 130 years, dying off to be replaced by new growth from the resilient root network. Spanning over 106 acres and weighing approximately 13 million pounds, Pando is a marvel of nature. Its underground network allows it to withstand fires, diseases, and pests, regenerating to ensure survival. This resilience supports an entire ecosystem, providing food and shelter for countless species. Pando's survival faces challenges from climate change and human activities. Conservationists and scientists are working to protect it, studying its genetic uniqueness to uncover insights that could aid in global ecological preservation. Pando is a living testament to nature's incredible adaptability and interconnectedness. The Theeram Manu, a banion giant. Have you ever stood beneath a canopy so vast it feels like a natural cathedral? Welcome to the Theeram Manu, the world's largest banyan tree. This magnificent giant spreads its canopy across more than an acre, creating an awe-inspiring natural umbrella. The Theeram Manu's sprawling network of aerial roots and interwoven branches forms a dense, leafy ceiling, offering shade and serenity to those who visit. Covering an area larger than a football field, it stands as a testament to centuries of slow, persistent growth. Beyond its size, this tree holds profound cultural and spiritual significance in India. Legend has it that the Theeram Manu grew at the site of Theeram's self-sacrifice, a devoted wife who committed sati, an ancient and now banned practice. Locals believe her act endowed the tree with divine blessings, transforming it into a revered pilgrimage site. Thousands visit to marvel at its grandeur, seek blessings, and honor its legacy during vibrant festivals that celebrate its cultural importance. To protect this natural marvel, conservation efforts focus on safeguarding its sprawling root system from disease and environmental stress. Measures like fencing and regulated tourism help minimize human impact. The Theeram Manu remains a symbol of nature's magnificence and its enduring bond with human spirituality and heritage. Monara, the world's tallest eucalyptus. Some trees are so tall that when you look up, you feel like you're gazing at the sky. Meet Monara, the tallest eucalyptus in the world, reaching an astonishing height that leaves even seasoned botanists in awe. This tree is located within the lush confines of a Malaysian rainforest, a modern marvel that stands as proof of nature's grandeur. Monara isn't just any eucalyptus, it's a towering giant discovered relatively recently. This Eucalyptus regnans or mountain ash soars to impressive heights, stretching over 330 feet into the sky. When scientists first measured it, their jaws collectively hit the forest floor. This tree is not only a botanical wonder, but also an emblem of Earth's natural beauty. Eucalyptus trees are like the Swiss Army knives of the plant world, versatile, adaptable, and remarkably resilient. Native to Australia but flourishing around the globe, these trees have evolved to thrive in various climates, from dry plains to temperate rainforests. Eucalyptus trees can adjust their water consumption and leaf structure to suit their surroundings. This adaptability has allowed them to colonize new areas quickly and effectively, making them one of the most widespread tree species on Earth. The cypress of abarkuh, a living witness to history. Few trees on Earth can claim the longevity of the ancient cypress of abarkuh in Iran. Estimated to be over 4,000 years old, this majestic tree stands as a living monument to time itself. Nestled in the town of abarkuh, it is more than just a cypress. It's a witness to millennia of human history, silently observing as empires rose and fell and civilizations evolved. Known locally as abarkuh, this venerable giant is one of the oldest living organisms on the planet. It has stood firm through eras that saw the construction of the pyramids and the flourishing of ancient Rome. Its gnarled branches and enduring roots are like pages of a natural history book, silently holding stories of an age long past. In Iranian culture, the cypress of abarkuh transcends its botanical significance to embody spiritual and cultural importance. Legends link it to Zoroaster, the founder of Zoroastrianism, or even Japheth, son of Noah, imbuing the tree with a sacred aura. pilgrims and visitors alike are drawn to this ancient being, seeking connection to a time when nature and spirituality intertwined. Preservation of this natural wonder has become a priority. Conservation efforts include physical protections to minimize human impact and scientific studies to understand its resilience. Local communities, alongside governmental and international bodies, work to ensure the tree's survival, recognizing it as an irreplaceable link to both natural and cultural heritage. Amid modernity, the cypress of Abarkuh stands as a timeless sentinel. The General Grant tree, a national shrine. In 1926, President Calvin Coolidge proclaimed the General Grant tree as the nation's Christmas tree, cementing its cultural significance alongside its natural grandeur. 30 years later, President Dwight D. Eisenhower added to its distinction by designating it a national shrine, the only living entity in the United States to honor those who have died in military service. Standing at the base of this colossal tree in Sequoia National Park feels like gazing up at a natural skyscraper. The General Grant tree, one of the world's largest by volume, commands awe and reverence. With a volume of 46,668 cubic feet, it stands approximately 267 feet tall and boasts a base diameter of 29 feet. Encircling its massive trunk would require about 20 people holding hands. Astonishingly, this giant began its life from a seed no larger than an oat flake. As a national shrine, the General Grant tree benefits from dedicated conservation efforts. Measures include monitoring soil health, managing vegetation, and implementing controlled burns to replicate natural fire cycles that sustain these ancient sequoias. Such care ensures that future generations can continue to marvel at this living monument. Adding to its allure are the fire scars etched into its thick bark. Far from being imperfections, these scars are testaments to resilience, narrating the tree's survival through centuries of wildfires. Sequoias' remarkable bark insulates them against extreme heat, allowing them to endure fires that devastate other species. For scientists, these scars provide invaluable records of historical fire patterns and climate conditions. The General Grant tree stands not only as a natural wonder, but also as a living archive of environmental history, embodying strength, endurance, and the interconnectedness of nature and humanity. The Washington tree. In a forest filled with some of the largest trees on Earth, the Washington tree stood out due to its sheer size and magnificence. Compared to other famous giant sequoias like the General Sherman or General Grant trees, which are known for their volume or historical importance, the Washington tree was recognized for its height combined with wide girth. While many giant sequoias have wide trunks and great height, few match the Washington tree's combination of these features. This made it an important subject for botanists and tree enthusiasts alike. The tree's structure consisted of layers upon layers of bark, which acted as both protection and a record keeper of its ancient growth. The story of the Washington tree goes beyond its physical characteristics. It has also been at the center of scientific research conducted by organizations like the U.S. Geological Survey. Researchers have been particularly interested in how these trees adapt to environmental changes over centuries. With climate change posing ongoing threats to natural habitats, understanding such giants helps scientists come up with better conservation strategies. One significant aspect studied is how these trees withstand wildfires, a common occurrence in their natural habitat. The thick bark and high canopy play crucial roles in protecting them from fire damage, ensuring their survival through changing seasons and environmental challenges. The Sitka spruce, a giant of the Pacific Northwest. The Sitka spruce, Picea sitchensis, is a remarkable tree species that dominates the coastal forests of the Pacific Northwest, sharing this distinction with the western hemlock. As the largest of the spruce genus, some Sitka spruce trees reach heights of 80 meters and diameters of up to 500 centimeters, making them second in size only to the Douglas fir within their northern range. The Sitka spruce is native to a narrow coastal zone commonly referred to as the Fog Belt, stretching from California to Alaska along the western coast of North America. Within its range, it typically grows on west-facing slopes, thriving below 900 meters in the northern regions and under 400 meters in the southern parts, such as California. Historically, The preferred seed sources for Sitka spruce planting were from the Haida Gwaii Islands, previously known as the Queen Charlotte Islands, and occasionally from Washington for southern sites like Wales and southwestern England. However, in recent decades, genetically improved material from British breeding programs has become widely available, leading to a shift in seed sourcing practices. The Kauri tree, a living relic of the past. The Kauri tree, Agarthis australis, is a living relic from an era when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Part of the ancient Araucariaceae family, the oldest conifer lineage, these giants once thrived globally. However, following the extinction of dinosaurs 66 million years ago, their range contracted to the southern hemisphere. Today, 21 species of the Agarthis genus remain, scattered across Southeast Asia and the Western Pacific, with New Zealand's Kauri standing out as a true giant. Kauri trees are keystone species, vital to their ecosystems. They shape unique soils known as Kauri podsol, supporting plants adapted exclusively to these conditions. Without Kauri, entire ecosystems would be at risk. Walking through a Kauri forest, you might see young trees with pyramid-shaped crowns reaching skyward. As they mature, these trees shed lower branches, revealing massive trunks covered in grey bark with a hammer mark pattern, a testament to their resilience. Kauri reproduction is equally remarkable. Male cones release pollen in spring, while female cones take 3 years to ripen, releasing seeds carried by the wind. Mature Kauri often grow 30–40 meters tall, with trunks exceeding a meter in diameter. Legendary specimens like Tain Mahuta boast trunks over 4 meters wide and are estimated to be 1,500 to 2,000 years old. Despite their grandeur, Kauri forests have dwindled. Once covering 1.2 million hectares, only 7,455 hectares of mature forest remain. These fragments highlight the urgent need to protect these ancient giants for future generations. Brown stringybark. The Eucalyptus baxteri, commonly known as brown stringybark, is a medium-sized tree native to southeastern mainland Australia. It is distinguished by its rough, fibrous bark that extends to the smallest branches, lance-shaped or curved adult leaves, and clusters of 9 to 15 green to yellow flower buds. The tree also produces woody, cup-shaped or hemispherical fruit. Reaching up to 131 feet in height, brown stringybark trees possess a lignotuber, a woody swelling at the base that enables regeneration after events like fires. The bark, grey to brownish, is stringy and fibrous, while the glossy green leaves are uniform on both sides. Flowering occurs predominantly from June to January, with blooms forming in clusters in the leaf axils. This species was first described by George Bentham in 1867 as Eucalyptus saligna var, Baxteri in Flora Australiensis. It was elevated to species status in 1926 by John McConnell Black in the Flora of South Australia. The species name Baxteri honours William Baxter, an early botanical collector in Australia. Eucalyptus baxteri thrives in diverse habitats, including wet forests, woodlands, heathlands, and coastal areas. Its distribution spans southern New South Wales, Victoria, and southeastern South Australia, including regions like the Nadji Nature Reserve, the Grampians, and Kangaroo Island, where it plays an integral role in the ecosystem. The monkey pod. The monkey pod is a massive tree capable of growing over 100 feet tall. Its crown can spread as wide as the tree is tall, creating a striking and symmetrical canopy. The tree's leaves are large and bipinnate, a common feature among trees in the legume family. Interestingly, the leaves close up at night or when it rains, which is why it's often referred to as the rain tree. The tree produces frilly, ornamental pink flowers that resemble those of the Albizia genus, and it is sometimes classified under this genus. The fruits are woody pods that contain several seeds and a sweet edible pulp. The monkey pod tree is hardy down to about 30 degrees, making it suitable for tropical and subtropical climates to thrive. The monkey pod requires full sun and regular watering. It prefers rich, well-drained, moist soil, which helps support its rapid growth and large size. The tree is typically propagated by seeds, which are readily available and relatively easy to grow. The monkey pod is often planted as an ornamental tree, valued for its distinctive symmetrical crown that adds beauty to landscapes. Additionally, the wood of the monkey pod is highly versatile and used for various purposes, including furniture, carvings, and construction. The Ponderosa pine. The Ponderosa pine is a large evergreen conifer that dominates the western United States landscape, renowned for its majestic height and impressive wood. This tree is widely used for timber. Its long life and adaptability make it a significant species in various ecosystems. The Ponderosa pine typically grows to a height of 60 to 125 feet with a spread of 25 to 30 feet. It has a pyramidal to conical shape, especially in its youth, and becomes more irregular as it ages. The tree features dark, yellowish-green needles that are grouped in bundles of 3. The cones are oval-pointed and prickly, measuring between 3 to 6 inches long. Young trees have dark brown to black bark, but as the tree matures, the bark transforms into an orangish-brown color with furrows and large scaly plates. A distinctive characteristic of the Ponderosa pine is the resinous or turpentine scent emitted by its bark, stems, and needles when broken or crushed. This tree is native to mountain areas, stretching from British Columbia down to Mexico and as far east as North Dakota and Texas. It often grows in pure stands and adapts well to various mountainous environments. The Ponderosa pine thrives in full sun and prefers moist, well-drained, deep soil. However, it is highly adaptable and can grow in a wide range of conditions, including alkaline soils. The tree is drought-tolerant, fire-resistant due to its thick bark, and wind-resistant thanks to its deep taproot. However, it does not tolerate shade, flooding, or poorly drained soils.